decided for today to ask you all the questions. And the first video, we want to start with like general information.
Sure.
I would like you to share information with the people who's going to watch this video.
Okay.
What you've done, who you are, what's your profession.
Okay, just a good intro. Okay,
Yeah.
So my name is Sia Cooper. I am a mama of 2 beautiful babies. I started my business in 2013. I was a nurse and I was just burnt out from working long shifts, and it was also a career that I wasn't really like 100% in love with. So when I was pregnant with my firstborn, my husband at the time told me that I could stay home and just kind of enjoy being a stay-at-home mom. And during that time I was kind of bored, so I always had like a small passion for blogging. So I would, kind of blog here and there, like in the earlier years whenever I was going through my own like weight loss journey. Like I would kind of like blog what I would eat, my workouts and stuff like that. So when I was pregnant, I thought, hey, I would probably do the same thing. Like this would be fun because this would be like my online diary and a kind of a way for me to hold myself accountable so that I could stay healthy and have a fit pregnancy and all of that. So, I blogged every day, and little by little, I started noticing that people, they were reading my stuff, and I would get messages, emails, and people were asking me for advice, and it got to the point where people were actually asking me for workout plans. And so I kind of saw like a demand, and I wanted to supply that, and I saw this could also like be like a way for me to make an income from home. And so I went and I got certified. This was after I gave birth to my son. I got certified through NASM as a certified personal trainer, and I began creating workout plans. And this is something that I did digitally. They're a PDF. So, and that's something that I've been doing for the last 5 years now.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's an amazing story, and I want to share more.
Okay.
So let me tell you.
Regroup.
Yeah.
I do this all the time.
Okay. What do you think about, like, in general, the target audience, like in general, people in the United States, why they are going to social media, to Instagram, what they're looking for in social media, and specifically your audience, like what people are looking for in your blog?
In the United States, I would say the target audience is probably mostly younger people, but then again, people of all ages, because we live in a digital world. I mean, think about it. Instagram came out around 2011, and look at it now. If you had to Instagram in 2011, you can agree that it was nothing like it is now. So it's just blown up over the years, and everything is just so social. And so, yeah, I think that the U.S. has like a younger target audience when it comes to using social media. However, my audience is particularly women between the ages of, I would say, probably like 20 to about 35. So, which I'm 31, so I kind of fit in there as well. So,
are these people mostly like ladies who have children? How they click with you? What do you think? Why they are
mostly moms. I mean, obviously, my business name is Diary of a Fit Mommy, and I actually created that name when I was like walking around. I was a nurse. I remember I was walking around the clinic, and I just, I always just had this desire to start a new blog. And I was, just like 8 weeks pregnant at the time, and so I came up with that name on a whim. And sometimes I wish I would like put more thought into it, but that was just the first thing that went with. So Diary of a Fit Mommy was born, and so most of my audience are moms, but I do have, women who are wanting to become pregnant or who are pregnant. And then of course, like I help postpartum women who had just had a baby kind of get their bodies back after a pregnancy and just kind of get stronger, leaner, and then better than they ever were before, because it's definitely possible.
Awesome.
So women of all ages.
Sia, what bloggers you follow and what you look for in Instagram, in social media? What are you looking for in general? And what you see, the question is mostly in general what people are looking in social media, in sense of, for example, your blog is different and staying apart from other blogs because you're not sharing before and after, for example, just before and after, but you're sharing some truthful stuff, like natural stuff, like here's the reality, here's what exactly is going on with your body.
Yeah.
And that's, I think it touches a lot of people, and they match with you because you're so natural,
Right. Well, I think that the people who I personally have followed over the years has really kind of transformed and evolved. I used to follow a lot of fit people whenever I was trying to lose weight, like just the most ripped people who were just on point with their diets and workouts and who just seemed flawless and perfect. And then I kind of got into this, after I had my children, I kind of got into this this body positive movement, which I'm still stuck in now, which I think is great, and I think it should go viral, where I follow more body positive bloggers and Instagrammers who do the before and after, the reality versus Instagram photos like I do. It's just a good way to show people that, hey, you know, this is what you typically see online versus what you don't get to see, you know, in front of the camera because you're not there. So yeah, like I think that my following has totally evolved, and like I tell everyone else, like if you're following an account that makes you feel unworthy or feel bad about yourself, then you should probably unfollow and start following better accounts that lift you up. And that's just what I'm trying to do, because I feel like my direction was not, I wouldn't say negative. It was always just like, yes, diet, lose the weight, you know, you got this, work out, get fit. But now I switched it to more like, hey, mental health, you know, you don't have to have six-pack abs to be fit. It's just more body positive, and I think that's more realistic and more attainable for everyone to follow. So,
love it.
Thank you.
Next question is this.
Okay.
So there is a lot of people who already bought your guide, right?
Yes.
Your products. Question, why do you think they didn't buy any other people products but yours? Like, what's unique in there? Why exactly they following you and buying your products?
I think mainly because I try to be as personal as I can be. I share my, my highlight reels, like the good things that go on in my life, as well as the, you know, hard things I've gone through, such as breakups, divorces, you know, depression, anxiety, and just things that other, I guess, influencers and bloggers and Instagrammers won't talk about. So I feel like I can relate on a personal level to most people than just on that surface level. So yeah, I just tend to open up myself more. Plus, I noticed that my prenatal guide for pregnant women has been one of my top sellers, and I think it's because the industry has a lack of prenatal workouts and prenatal diet and prenatal education. So if you're, you know, open into starting your own business and wanting to, you know, create a product that's beneficial to others, see what's lacking out there and see how you can add to that.
Cool, I love it. You yourself definitely buying some info products as well, somebody's guides. Have you ever bought it? Like, in general, what info products you buy, or do you buy it on regular basis? Let's say, for example, me myself, for this past half year, I bought like maybe 20 different info products, courses, trainings, guides, checklists, whatever. What about you? Do you try to get education online?
Of course, I think like information is one of the most valuable things you can buy, especially on the internet. It's so readily available. But like, for example, I went through a very bad narcissistic relationship back in July, and one of the things that I invested in for the first time ever was a life coaching course.
Cool.
And she, you know, I spent about $2,000 or so for about six phone calls, and it was just like 6 weeks of like check-ins and stuff like that to just kind of improve my life and to try to like get over or what I've gone through. So yes, I think that info products are the bomb.
Love it.
So
Awesome.
absolutely.
I'm gonna ask you later about that.
Okay.